my collection showing it's just well, I'm just showing to the people like my own version that oh this is my collection because people thinking oh she like a collection the things, yeah. But some people try to make make an issue that this one it's not the one
Yeah,
thing of a problem is they got jealous and insecure because they don't have it, right?
yeah. I wouldn't worry about that. There'll always be people jealous of what other people have. It's just a fact of life. That's the reality. I saw no problem with what you done. You showed what your watches and you showed your sunglasses and no
Yeah,
more
they
or less. That's all you done. You know.
copyright.
Yeah,
Yeah, they making copyright and they making copy on my own. And
yeah,
then they said, "Oh, we can buy also." Did I say that you did not buy too? We can buy anything, and
yeah. I
also
wouldn't
make
worry about it. I wouldn't
also
worry about you know.
someone making a video and say, "Oh, you be boastful," and then all the things is not yours. Excuse me, all the things in here is mine, and the rest is my sister gift on me. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I
Well, you
said.
put me to shame because I don't I don't have the amount of watches you have or sunglasses you have. You know, I'm not. I don't have much of that stuff at all. To be honest with you, you know. So fair play to you for keeping collections or whatever. It's fair
Yeah,
play to you. You know.
instead you be appreciated in the in other people if you can show that they had collection, you be appreciated because that kind of a person is wow. She even though it's long time in old things or new, they keep
Yeah,
in safe, right? You be
yeah.
appreciated.
I know exactly, and I notice with you that unlike most people, you keep when you buy your stuff, you keep it in very good condition. Like you hold on to the box, all that sort of stuff, and you keep it, you keep it well
Yeah, that is
packaged and all that. Yeah,
the box
yeah,
on John that I
yeah,
had time years ago. Yeah.
yeah. But what I'm saying to you is, with your watches, you have them well. You have them in little packets and stuff, like you look after your stuff very well. You know.
Yeah, nothing wrong to show the collection. At least you
No,
be
no,
proud.
no,
Yeah.
no, no. Look, don't mind people that are bashing. That's what they do. You know. That's what they do. Like but you know,
Yeah,
but
and
I wouldn't.
some idiot
Yeah,
that come over here in Butuan. Yeah. If you come
yeah,
here in Butuan, don't tell me that if you say you have a deeper purpose and you said that to settle down this kind of a trouble, why you join this trouble that it's not yours,
yeah,
right? I
yeah.
know that
Well,
someone pushing the to come here
yeah,
in Butuan.
yeah. Well, look at I'm going to say a few things tonight. Like, it's gone too serious now. My reputation has been destroyed. I'll run through what's happened to me. Like, by these people. They'll probably get a laugh out listening to me here tonight or whatever. They'll start sneering. It'll probably it'll satisfy them. To see what they done to me. But look, uh, you know, we all be judged at the end of the day. We're only in this world so long. And when we die, we'll be judged. And I'll go through exactly what exactly has happened to me. First and foremost, I want to say this will probably be my last time that I'm going to be on a StreamYard panel again, and more than likely, you won't see me much on YouTube again. Let's be honest with you. It's just what has been done to me. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I'll admit I'm not perfect, like you are. We're not perfect. We're not sinners. We all sin. We all do stupid things from time to time. But what was done to me is it's been pure criminal. It's been orchestrated. It's been designed to try and basically destroy me in my own country. And um, you know, I I've had to think about what's going on, and I've looked into what will I do with the law. But look, I don't think I'll even bring any of this to court. I think I'll just I'll let the true person judge at the end of the day. Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, what was done to me, it's absolutely disgusting. And if any people out there think it's funny that what's been done to me, shame on you. You know, I've been portrayed as a paedophile, living in Ireland. My name has been put out in the public. They've used uh, a newspaper article about a person with my same legal name that was a British soldier in England, going back, I don't know, 30, 40 years ago or something, and he was convicted of talking to underage girls or something like that. And I was just saying what was done to me. It's pure criminal what was done to me. They used an article from a former British soldier that was I think convicted of uh, being with underage kids or something in England, and they tried to use that against me. And you know, it's gone too far. The Subic, there's no point in dilly dallying about. She's gone on public record and she's talked and called me a paedophile on a live stream yard. And she and her acquaintances have formed a channel that have portrayed me as a paedophile, and made a channel and put up videos bashing me as a paedophile. Now, here in Ireland, if a person that has been accused of such a thing, 10 years minimum in jail, right? Obviously, she's in the Philippines. I'm not going to waste my time. There's no point in um, wasting my time and energy on these people. I just thought about it today, and a few people have spoken to me. I'll tell you what exactly happened. That there was a person in Ireland that actually seen that channel that the Subics people have done, calling me a paedophile, and they alerted to me too. I couldn't believe it. Like, there's people actually. See, this is the thing. They don't putting people's lies about people, calling them a paedophile in the public arena. You know, other people see this. And there's people in Ireland have seen this. I'm actually very livid, and to do that to anyone is criminal. Like, and the Subic is trying to make out that, oh, that I was going to put up videos
Well,
on her or something. Just this is
people,
the part, not it.
hi
Yeah, just
guys.
this is the part. Yeah, fire away, Abby. What are you going to say?
Yeah, that's what I said. People easily look down for us and putting a some name like that because
Yeah,
it's not a normal, abnormal people who saying like
it's
that
devil.
kind of.
It's Satan's work. What they've done. Anyone that goes into a church and pretends that they follow our Lord Jesus Christ and are doing what they've done to me is the devil. You know, like I mightn't like a lot of people, but even if I was, uh, you know, I wouldn't dream of doing that to anyone, to go into public and without foundation pretend that a person is a paedophile and spread it around the place and make a channel to destroy that person. Now, there's a person in Ireland that has seen that and has alerted me to it, and they're shocked and said, "What are these people doing?" To you. And I've actually, with that channel, I've gone, in YouTube you can do reports and stuff. I tried to do a few reports, but they still have that channel up with YouTube. And it's my understanding with YouTube that the algorithm, if there's not enough, what you call it, reports, the algorithm, they don't basically not people. It's more robotic. It's not people that check these things before, unless there's a surge of reports, is my understanding, and probably the algorithm hasn't been come into force yet, so they still have the thing up. As a result, what I've done is I've gone to the Gardaí, she calling here, they're the police force here in Ireland. and I've gone and I give that information, that YouTube channel that has been set up by Subic and her acquaintances, to them, right? And I told them, I told them to ask, what you call it, YouTube, to take it down. So they will be contacting YouTube. So that will be, that you can take it as currency. That channel will be coming down within the next week or so, or whatever it is, for them to get investigate that. But as I said, I'm not going to start bringing court cases against these people. You know, that'll be it for me. I let the Lord Jesus Christ deal with these people. You know, because anyone that does that to a person is filth. I like, if I despise the person so much in this world, I would never do that to destroy a person in the public. And the Subic, it's my understanding that the Subic is trying to make out that she's trying to use me again in a situation which I think she's afraid you and me bringing court cases on her, and she's trying to frighten me with this sort of stuff that I got videos of her. Listen, I went on public record on your channel, Ate, on a few times, and I talked about this. I said before that stuff doesn't entertain me. Getting sex tapes of people and putting it up online. I said that in a million years I'd never do that. I think anyone that does that is filth. Anyone that does that is scum. And I've said that numerous times. That I would never do that. If someone in the morning gave me 100 tapes about such a person, I just delete them. I wouldn't. It doesn't entertain me. Any of that stuff is the devil's work. And what happened is the Subic has been bashing me continuously for the last 3 weeks. Every day she's doing streams, and I went in on her. She wouldn't deal with me. Her husband, her boyfriend, or whatever, wouldn't deal with me in the private. No one had to solve this issue. And I went on the live chat in the StreamYard so that no one else could see and try and talk to her in private. And I said, please stop calling me a paedophile in the public. Please take down that channel. I said that to her, and I said I tried to knock some sense into her, that I'd do something, I'd post something about her, and then she's gone worse. And as I said, I don't have videos of you, Subic, and if I did, I wouldn't in a million years dream of putting anyone's personal business online like that. And I've said this. You can actually, you can what you call it, uh, get recordings of previous times I was on the panel. And I said this. I said, I clearly said, anyone that spreads uh, personal stuff like that onto online are scum, are filth. And, you know, I can assure you, Subic, I have no uh, tapes of yours, or any of this stuff. You even said that you have no tapes yourself. That's no, so why are you doing this to me? Like, why are you are the one that has gone and called me a pedophile in public, for no, without foundation, pretending to do this to destroy me. And I've never done anything to you. I've never done. I was always nice to you, and look how you are destroying me. Do you care about my reputation in my own country? There's people in Ireland that have seen that thing, and you think you think that's funny. You know, and another thing I'd say is I can gladly give all my YouTube details to authorities anywhere in the world, and YouTube obviously have a recording of everything, and they can see that I never put up anything online about anyone lewd videos, never, and I never dream of doing that. And I've said that. What more do I have to say? I've said that in the public on your stream, Matty. You remember that? I've said that numerous times, and the Subic now is trying to make that out to cause trouble. Uh, Obviously, because she's probably worried about you and me bringing court cases, that she's trying to protect, to cause trouble to, and then she's ruining my reputation. She's destroying me in the public, and she doesn't care. I have family too here in Ireland. Her friend Heidi, um, went on a
Like what I
StreamYard.
said before,
Yeah, yeah,
from the first until the new one, I bring that into the court. That one, I open back my case on them. and I
yeah,
will bring that. I already go to the cybercrime. It be okay
yeah,
to go to the Rapitupo,
yeah.
so I can do that. I can handle it.
Yeah,
Today. I have
I
also
yeah, okay,
information.
okay, Adi, but I went on her lives on her stream yard. I went into the live comments on no one else, and I said to her, "Please stop calling me a paedophile, please." And I said it in jest, "Please, if you do that, I'll do something." That's what I said, that I'll get something that's a person will give me. But I didn't. I'd never any intention of putting up anything, and I never did. And as I said, the authorities can be checked. They can check my YouTube. I'll hand over my YouTube to any authority in the world, and they'll see that I never do that, that I never did or never would do it. And even the Subika said herself, she has no, she knows. She said she has no video tips. Okay, why you trying to make out about that? But don't forget, at it before she even started on that, she had called me a pedo in public. She called me with my legal name. She called me in the public, and this is before I even went in and said that to her. She had called. She doesn't realize the damage she's done to me. She's destroyed me in my own country. A person said to me, that person in Ireland that's seen that said to me, what she's done is shocking. Yeah. And normally speaking, I thought about it. Like, I had to think about it, and I said to myself, there's no point in reacting. Jesus says, don't react to these people. Try and keep your counsel, whatever. The first thing I thought of, like, not thought of, but I just think to myself, if I was really bad, if I was really bad, what the Subic has destroyed me now in my own country. She basically, she said I'm a paedophile, and she's done a channel, and her people have done a channel. I know who her people are. That Dre person, Heidi, all these people. I wouldn't be surprised if what you call it, is involved in it as well. Hollywood, all these people on the Kagan, they're all involved in this, what they've done to me. And it's laughable how these people, I know the Subic just go into a church, and so does the Kayagan. She's a cross of our Lord Jesus Christ crucified on the cross in her house, right? The Kayagan has. This is the Kiagan that has given my name. Obviously, I used to give a PayPal, and she's gave my name to the Subic, for the Subic then to go up on a live stream and call me a paedophile, and call me that I abuse kids, right? With no foundation. I want to put it on record. I've never been convicted of anything in my own country, never once. I've no criminal record, and that can easily be proven if it comes to a court situation. But that's a fact. And these people call themselves people of God. That's that's devil's work. I'd never dream of putting anyone's name into the public, and then calling them a paedophile, and then the gay ET from Malaysia giving them newspaper articles, tried to make out that I'm some fella in England that was 30 years ago because it was my same name, and calling me a paedophile. Actually, a good friend alerted me to that. I don't know. Do you know Peter of Bavaria? I'd say he actually told me. He alerted me there the other day. He said that he had received that article that the gay had put out, and obviously he told me what they're doing is they're sending it in Messenger, and they're forwarding it around Facebook to try and destroy me, to make out that's basically a paedophile, a British soldier that was with my name, and they're trying to make out that's me. You know, like this is this is what they're trying to do to this. This is what they're trying to do to describe. In fair
In the
place to Peter, he
cybercrime
told,
say not
yeah,
allowed to put the real name of a person because violation that if
yeah,
that be
yeah,
if that be investigation that one they
yeah,
will know who is the first showing that
yeah,
to spread in the social media.
yeah, yeah. But
They
like,
telling that they look, oh, they are crazy people there because they
yeah,
said,
but they
oh,
don't understand. Yeah,
it's
you,
allowed to show the
yeah,
conversation,
but
blah blah blah.
they don't.
But they allowed to show your name.
Yeah,
That is not good.
yeah, yeah, but they don't realize what they've done. To call someone to make up a channel The Subic had dropped links with this channel, so she obviously knew who the people. She'd done it herself, or she had the people around her to make up the channel. We all know who these people are that have done the channel, and um,
Well,
you
since
know,
before that, based in my experience, they are the group. They are know who's behind that. They
yeah.
keeping
Well,
mind.
she obviously
They
she's
are
involved. She's involved. She's
and
involved in
create
it because
drama.
she dropped the link on numerous occasions about that. But like, I often wonder about these people. Like, I'm not saying I'm a saint or anything, but I'd never do that to anyone. I'd never put up lewd pictures about anyone or what like this. Like, and the fact of the matter is, the evidence is there. She's done this. She's gone on camera. She's called me a paedophile. She's involved in a channel that's been set up to
I'm
call me a
sure that
paedophile.
people they laughing that
Yeah.
one. I'm sure that they
Yeah.
go laughing
Well,
and
it's
say,
not laughing. There might be laughing. There
they
might be
say
laughing.
that
There
oh,
might
you
be
you get mad about calling
yeah,
a Philippine that one.
yeah. There might be laughing. Yeah, Ati, there might be laughing, but I was surprised that YouTube have kept that channel up. But as I said, the algorithm in it, there's not
No.
enough reports. But the Gardaí Síochána, the Irish police, have been informed to get YouTube to take that down. So you should see that channel
Well,
being
before the
you
channel
know
of that, they had plenty problem because reporting of
yeah
a people because they doing about in me. Yeah,
yeah
only people that who
yeah
reported that, not in me. But
yeah
look at them.
oh yeah
They yeah, they got experience a strike. The one
yeah
of a channel of that, and then they long time
yeah
back because of the
yeah
people report,
yeah
but they
I think
never.
that
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, but I think that you have to do a lot of reports before they take it down. And obviously, there's not enough reports done on the channel, so that's why they
Why
haven't
public
taken it down.
announcement? Can you report those people, guys, that who making destroying against me and Miko and my
Yeah,
missus?
yeah,
Yeah, can you?
yeah.
That's it.
I appreciate that as well. Like, but it will be taken down. The police have are being notified, so they'll contact YouTube. But as I said, I don't want it. There's no point in. I could spend the rest of my life bringing court cases against these people, but I let the real judge, our Lord Jesus Christ, deal with these people. Anyone to do what was done to me is sickening. And they might be laughing there. The Kiag in there is probably laughing now, and Hollywood is laughing to himself. And all these. I'd say to Hollywood actually, you've been involved in giving my name over for my PayPal with your woman to the Subic. You've so many years left in
Why
this
maybe
world.
I could use in
I
there?
don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Do you believe in God, Hollywood, or I don't know what your inclination is regards that. But you will be judged too. I don't particularly like you as a person, Hollywood, but I can tell you this: I would never go online and start making up um, stories that you're a paedophile, that you abuse kids without any foundation. Never, never. Even though, even if you done the worst thing to me in the world, I'd never do that. But you people think to go and try to ruin a person to make up stories um, is acceptable. And I'll say this to you, Hollywood, you're coming to the end of your life. You know, you're not a young kid anymore. You're I don't know what age you are, 70 or more maybe. I don't know your exact age. But when you die, you'll have to answer to our Lord Jesus Christ. There's a judgment day. You know,
Yeah,
and
I don't know why these people like that. They are not stopped. Yeah, they are really abnormal and
exactly.
a lot more. And then they keep and say that we are panetic or with they calling us anything, but they not know that the more they you calling about me and Misisa and Miko, the more you describing how idiot they are, right?
Yeah, we'll
You
all
leave
become
us
before
alone.
we'll all become before the real judge.
Yeah, no,
Listen,
no
you can
need
be
to blah blah people because we can see in the court that no need that.
yeah.
I
Listen,
can open
there's
back my case. I can.
yeah, but I'd say we'll when we die, we'll go before the real judge, and anyone involved in bringing a person, pretending to in the public to create a story to make out a person's a paedophile. I think that's the devil's work. That's actually worse than murder. Actually, to try and paint a picture like that, in my opinion, it's the lowest of the low. And if these people have souls or whatever they believe in, because I know myself, I'd never do that. If I was if I was pushed to the limit, I would never do that. You know, and uh, it just shows. I'll leave it to the real judge to decide on these people, because these people are toxic. They're satanic. Because anyone to do that to anyone is satanic. There's no other word for it.
Look
And
look at those people. If the way we talking, look like they got really playing victim, even they are not victim, right?
exactly. And another
You
thing
know,
is
the real one is we are the victim, but we are not playing a victim. But those people who attacking us, that we keeping repeating, look like they get crazy. They act like a victim, even they are not victim. Yeah.
exactly. I'd say to the Subic as well. Like, she is basically the Kiagan and the Subic have worked in co. Obviously, the Kiagan has given my legal name to the Subic, and the Subic has gone on public, and she's created a channel with her acquaintances to call me a paedophile, and she's mentioned my name in the public and called me a paedophile. I'd say to the
Who
Subic,
did that?
where's your evidence that I've put up on anything online about you? I can I can gladly give.
It is
I
nice
can
to be example, Miko.
Yeah,
That someone
yeah,
exampling on here to go to the court. It is nice that, and I
yeah,
know there's someday they will shut up the mouth and they can thinking about that.
yeah, yeah. But I could gladly give any authorities around the world to go on my YouTube, check everything out, look at my IP address, and they'll never find anything that I sent or anything to put online or anything against anyone, because I went on public record before and I said anyone that does that is scum, you know. And it's my understanding it was actually the Subik's best friend that was sending the stuff, It wasn't me. And uh, why is the Subic has gone on done this to me and destroyed me? And it's just I can never understand these people. There's a saying. That's why I say to you, Ashley, look at we could go to court. I could
Yeah,
try and
I do.
yeah,
I
but
can
I
do
could
that.
I yeah, but I
An
could
open
I could I could
case on
try
that.
and I could try and bring the
I
Subic to court
already
for
there
what she's.
is other
I
days
could I could try and bring the Subic and the Kiagan to court.
to know.
The problem is they're in the Philippines. That is, and I'd say to you, is it worth it? I've better things to be doing with my life than dealing with these people. As I said, there's only one proper judge in this world, and he knows what has been done to me, and he will judge them. I said to myself there, I could, if I really want, what the Subic has done to me is you couldn't. It's worse than murder. To call some a paedophile in the public and to make up a channel to accuse someone of being a paedophile, it's worse than murder, And there's people in Ireland are seeing this, and my reputation is being destroyed. A paedophile here in Ireland what happens to them? People just kill them, or if they ever go to prison, they just get killed in prison, And she has tried to portray with no iota of evidence, but just tried with the gay or in Malaysia, try to concoct a story that I was some British soldier that abused young girls 30, 40 years ago. First and foremost, I was never a British soldier, and being an Irishman, why would I? I'd rather die than be a British soldier, you know. And it's disgusting and unfortunately, she doesn't understand the severity of what she's done. Obviously there mustn't be much IQ with her as well, but she must be a very evil person. How can she, honestly, Ate, how can she walk into a church on Sunday in the Philippines and say that she's a person of God? There's no evidence. I've never done anything to her. As I said, you can check my YouTube. I've
Well,
never
I don't believe
uploaded
that they
anything.
go to the church. I don't believe
You know,
that they go to the church and they go to like a they make a believe in God because the way they treated us, it's no God their life, right?
yeah, yeah.
That is a
That's
liar. That is a fake
you know.
pretending on it.
But what she's done to me is criminal. It's totally. If I really wanted to act it, I could give 2 or 300 euro and ring up a person at Subic Bay and get her house burnt down. Get her in the house and the 3 kids. But I wouldn't do that. I've come to the conclusion that's not the way. God doesn't want us to do that. We have to we have to not react to these people. There's a saying in the Romans in the Bible. It says, Jesus says, "Vengeance is mine; I will repay to those." So basically, Jesus says, "Let him look after these people." Basically, that are doing the bad. So, as a Christian, I cannot come and say I'm going to do this and retaliate, and because I let myself down then. These she has destroyed me. There's no question, and they're probably laughing here now. I'm probably joking. All these people that are thinking they're smart, Mick Fisher, Timmy Stories, they've all, Heidi, that Dre person. Uh, they try to destroy my reputation, and yeah. Look, I've faith in Jesus. I know He'll look after me. I'm not too worried because, as I said, I'd never do that to anyone. I said I don't particularly like Hollywood, but I'd never do that to him. I'd never do that to anyone in this world to do. And I know you, Atta, you wouldn't do it. Like you know. Um, it's just disgusting what they've done. It's the lowest of the low, and unfortunately, there's so many Filipinos going to their channels thinking they're great people. These people, and do they realize what they've done? These people are satanic. What they're doing to accuse anyone of being a pedophile is satanic, when they aren't. And trying to paint a picture, get articles from newspapers to spread that about these people. And I'd say
Okay.
as regards I'd say as regards uh, the boyfriend of Subic, you know,
Siguro na kaya ng mga animal and mga
he
kanganga.
has a lot to be answered for. He let this happen. He just let her destroy me and sit back, and he never came into the private to try and sort this problem issue out, but he let it develop, you know. And he really needs to have a good look at himself, what he's allowed. Does he know how I've been destroyed? In my own country, the channel that she's put up. She's went in the public and she named me
You had
and
already
called me.
experienced that before? That they got like
Yeah,
their channel is like
yeah,
disappear
yeah. But
because of the people reported.
yeah, but this guy in Canada, like, I'd say to him, you mustn't be up to much. If you, as a man, imagine if you were called a paedophile with no foundation, and that was you instead of me what was done. How would you feel? Obviously, he's not a man. Like, he let her do what she's done. But the likes of the person in Canada, he'll be thrown on the side of the road. Once she marries him, she'll get the money out of him, and he'll be cast aside. And I don't know how many uh, men she's went through already with different kids. 3 men. You have to ask the question: why hasn't any man stuck her? Why is she such a nice person? If she's such a great woman, why hasn't anyone stuck this Subic? Really, you know? And he'll find out the hard way. And he has let a fellow man like myself be destroyed, my reputation in Ireland be destroyed, uh, and he might think it's funny, But I keep saying it goes back to our Lord Jesus Christ. Vengeance is mine. I will repay those. That's what he says. And I'm gonna let Jesus deal with the situation. And I'm not, these people will pay a heavy price what they've done to me. Like I want to say a good word for a guy, and I never fell out with this guy, and really, Ate had a bit of falling out with him recently. As Biggie, that was only a superficial fallout. I know Biggie's a good character, and
Yeah, even Biggie telling that they are
yeah.
drama. Even Biggie
Yeah, but
telling that they are drama people.
Biggie got caught out on that channel, on that by that Hollywood. If you remember back to that Hollywood started posing questions to him, you know, about you. At to remember, and
Biggie is a lot
I
of
st-
comments about them.
yeah, I defended you at it, and I'm nothing against Biggie, and you don't really have anything against Biggie. But in fairness to Biggie, I'll say this: he warned me about this person, and the people close to Biggie have warned me about she's been a drama queen, about what type of person she is, and you know, and it's coming home to roost. I should have listened to them. I should have listened to them. And deep down, Biggie's a good guy. He's a decent person. He's a lot of humility about him.
Yeah, but there
Uh,
is sometimes
yeah,
that make
he
him pass away.
yeah. Sometimes you fell out. We fell. I defended you against them or whatever. But like, there's no. Put it this way, Ate. Big E wouldn't do what, or, or or you wouldn't do to Big E what was done to me. Like I would not go and say Big E is pedo or Big E is and destroy him in the public, or put his name in the public or any of this sort of stuff. It's the lowest of low what that fucking Subic Bay has done. She can't go any lower. She can't go any lower to call a person a paedophile with no foundation. I was never convicted of paedophilia in my not once. I was never. I have no criminal record. And then to go and make a channel and make out that you know,
They never
and
focus themselves. They focus for us.
yeah. Biggie, listen, Biggie is a very clever man. He's done well in the business field. He's not stupid. And I should have listened to him. You have to respect a person with his stature when he says about that person that she's trouble, she's drama, she's a drama queen, she's not a nice person.
They
You
are.
know, yeah. Biggie, Biggie was 100% right about her, and I should have listened about her. Look, look what she's done. She has three. How many men has she put through her hands? She's destroyed Big E. She's destroyed me. And now she's
Even
trying to make
Biggie
out.
like telling me
Yeah,
about who they are. Did
yeah.
did you
I
heard
should have
him?
listened. And fairness to Honeyco too, she was 100% right. I have to say, I doff my cap to to Big E as well. Like I should have listened to these people. They're, I know Big E's a good man. Big E would never get a person's name and the public and call them and try and destroy them like that. It's the devil's work what Subic Bay has done. It's the devil's work what Kayagan has done. It's the devil's work what Hollywood has done. It's done now. They can't go back. They destroyed me in the public, and they're probably there laughing. Probably they're laughing now, like Mick Fisher and all these people, Timmy Stories and E.T. the Gay, E.T. E.T. the Gay. They're probably all laughing there now, having a field day. But at the end of the day, I say to these people,
Napakadaday.
Jesus will judge you. You'll be judged when you die. The minute your last breath goes out of your body, you'll become before Jesus Christ, and
Huh?
you will pay
That
them.
one sa'yo.
It won't be me.
Lower the volume. Can you please lower the volume, please?
The mail is in
Sa'yo.
there.
Lower the volume, please. Lower the volume. Ay, ginoo ko. Walang ikaw na nagpuyo.
Hiya, Mayday. How are you keeping?
I'm getting better.
How's your coffee? Is it still bad? Is it?
Yes, calm down na.
That's good. That's good. It's
I
probably
get
the old weather. You know,
I get a massage yesterday.
that helped. It did.
Yeah, it's helped. Really hard.
That's good.
Hello.
Hi, Zahira. How are you?
Good.
That's good. How's school
Hey,
going for you?
I'm ready to go to school.
You eat na. Yeah. Can I have the phone, please? I will lower the volume. It's just like thinking you're the only one living here. Full volume? Yabag na taan.
Yeah, why these people never stop?
You
And
know,
they build a group.
it's like I know. You know, but what they you see what they've done, they don't understand. Well, they do probably understand. They destroy a person's reputation. To destroy a
Well,
person's,
they only powerful
you
if
know.
they had in the group. But if you face to face that in the court, we will see that if they get the
Yeah,
if they break
as
the
I
open
said, as I said, I'd gladly give my YouTube details all over, IP addresses to authorities, and they'll see that I never uploaded anything about the Subic Bay, never. I went on public record before, and I castigated anyone that does that is scum. I said that 100 times, and if the Subic Bay realizes that it was her own friend that has sent seemingly that I don't know. I don't. It doesn't interest me. These fucking videos or tapes or whatever the fuck they are. It doesn't interest me. It's the last thing in the world I do. I'd never do anything like that. And what they have done to me is appalling. And even like the Subic has tried to intimidate me as well. She's brought on this person unknown. Seemingly he's an American or something that is a security guard that owns guns. But I have a funny feeling a person has told me that could be Heidi's boyfriend that's making that up, the fella in Bristol. And it could be that. He mightn't even be an American. But it's so sad that they had to go to these lengths to put on videos with guns with 1,000 bullets around them. Oh, he's this any American can get a gun now in America. You know, it doesn't make you he's not even a military person, this person, whoever he is, you know. And but it could be he could be just a fake made up by that Bristol man, you know. But I'd say to these people that trying to intimidate me like that, threatening my life, etc., etc. I lived. Listen, I come from Ireland. I lived in a war zone. I've seen people die in front of me. I've seen bombs on my doorstep. You know, don't forget, my country has been at war for many years with Britain. You know, so these people that think that that you're going to frighten me is another story. You know, if this guy is an American, America has never seen war under modern day people in America have never seen uh, uh, war on their doorstep. You know, so if you think you're threatening me, you're threatening the wrong person. You know, it doesn't. That stuff doesn't threaten. That does. I just laugh at that sort of stuff. But what they've done to me is worse than murder. To accuse me of what they've accused me of, without any foundation, is worse than murder. And as I said, Jesus will repay those that do that. And a lot of these Filipinos that go around supporting these channels, you know, even the likes of that Sean Williams, he comes across always he's the nicest man in the world and he's this and that. Yeah, if you know, you'll be judged too, Mr. Williams. You know, support if your name was put into the public accused of being a paedophile, how would you like that? You know, there's other people that support these channels. Um,
Are you done eating?
you know, so that's my opinion on that, Hattie, you know. But as I said, there'll only be one true judge in this world. I'm not going to bring the. I wouldn't waste my time bringing these people to court. I'll let Jesus deal with them, you know.
I will bring that all. I will bring that all soon.
Yeah,
They
I
need
just
example. Example.
yeah. Well, you know, Biggie is a very clever man. He he said to me before about that person, and I should have listened to him. He was 100% right. And he showed, in fairness to Biggie, he showed great dignity that he's got off YouTube lately. And I think that's what I'm going to do now myself. And I'd say to these people, I'd say to Subic Bay, and I'd say to the Kiagans, it won't be me bringing you to court. If it's Mayday or Ate want to bring you to court, it'll be their decision. I have nothing to do with it. And as I said, I don't bring people to court. It's not my style. But if they bring you to court, it'll be nothing to do with me. You can take it from that, I've actually went to the police here to get YouTube to take that video channel that was made about me being a paedophile down. That's all I'll do. I'm not interested in bringing people from the other side of the world to court. It's not worth it. They're taking up too much of my time, too much of my energy. They're just pure toxic people. I just want to mention that gay person in Malaysia. Like, he's done a lot of damage to me. Like, he goes around 24 hours a day checking streams, bashing me on streams. What type of a person are you?
No,
Is
because
that your... Yeah,
if you don't put some what you call that effort with that, they always
yeah,
bully the person with disability.
yeah. Well, that's
Always,
true. That's true.
always
Yeah,
non-stop.
yeah, yeah. I know, but they're not. Look at me. I don't know what you did earlier, but I said to Ashley, anyone that tries to pretend to make out that a person is a paedophile with no foundation and make up a channel and come out in the public and do that, that is the devil's work. That is Satan's work. I'd never do that to anyone. If I hated someone so bad, I'd never do that to anyone. It's just satanic. And the Subic Bay knows deep down I done nothing to her, and she's
They know
trying to.
who owns that channel. They know.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
They know
Well,
who
yeah,
owns
yeah. Oh, they know. What I'd say to these people, you think you're smart now, but when you die, you will be judged. That's the end of the day, and it's clearly sets out in the Roman scriptures. Vengeance, Jesus says, vengeance will be mine, and I will repay those. That's what he says. And they think they can be smart now and laughing and joking and walk into a church and think with the Kiagan with her crucifix on the wall. And the Kiagan is part of this. She has given my name into the public to allow the Super Bay to portray me as a paedophile. And I know the Hollywood there is now sniggering to himself, but the Hollywood has so many years left in this world, sooner than we are probably, and he'll have to go before our Lord Jesus Christ, and he'll have to answer for what he's done too.
Yeah, people are like really making worse with other lives. Why they not go on their own life?
Yeah, exactly, Ati. And and I have to say, I have to talk about that Heidi person as well. Like, that Heidi person has has caused me a lot of problems. I never knew that Heidi person up to only a couple of weeks ago. I never knew her boyfriend either, only up to a couple of weeks ago. Never knew them. The first time I start in a conversation with Heidi, she made a comment on the Subic Bay, I'd love to scald your neck with hot tea or something like that. That's the first time. And she poked her nose into other people's business, and she called my she said my father molested me as a child. She called me paedophile, all this sort of stuff, all that sort of stuff. You know, my father is he's an old man, right? He's an old man now, right? And if I wouldn't even bother telling my father what she said about him, an old man, like that she said on record that my father molested me. I never knew this woman at all. What type of a person are these people? Her boyfriend told me that he was going to petrol bomb my house in Ireland, that he had my IP addresses. that he got my IP addresses checked out. I never knew these people at all. They come in and they start bashing me because of Subic Bay. These people are these people are satanic. These
Playing
people are
around.
Satanists. Satanists. That's all they are. Satanists. And these people will be judged by the one true judge. That's our Lord Jesus Christ. That's all I'd say. And I'd say about that gay as well. He goes around 24 hours a day bashing me on YouTube, and he'll do it. As I said, this is my last time. This is my last
that
time
is
on
not
StreamYard.
normal.
Yeah, he's not normal, but this is my last time on StreamYard. And he'll go and he'll be bashing me in a year's time. He'll be bashing me on streams going around in a year's time. I I live rent free in his head. He's just totally obsessed with me. He never stops bashing me. He never stops destroying me in the public. And he was the person that gets to Big Bay, the article spread around Messenger and Facebook to pretend that I was a paedophile. Your day, you'll be judged before Jesus. I'd say to that gay, and it won't be, I won't. It won't be me that'll be judging you. But it's typical. All these LGBT characters, yeah, they're
So,
all mouth. They're all evil.
so it's come out now from the other, what you call that, other platform like Facebook.
Say that again, mate. What were you saying?
It's this story in YouTube is come out to the other platform like
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah, mate. I was talking to a friend of mine on YouTube, Peter of Bavaria. He's an Australian guy, and he told me that he received a message on Facebook with this article with my name. Obviously, I told you before, man, my name, there's lots of people with my name around the world, okay? If you do Google on my legal name, you could probably see around 500 people. But they were spreading an article about a British cadet or soldier, basically a person in the military in Britain, right? And he was convicted of talking to young girls or something like that. And they were trying to make out that was me, okay? They were trying to basically make out that was me. First and foremost, I'm not British. First and foremost, I'm Irish. First and foremost, I wasn't around 40 years ago, whatever they were when this was done. So they're basically trying to ruin me in the public with an article. And the Australian guy, Peter, told me what's happening. So basically what they're doing, all these little cliques, Mick Fisher, Timmy Stories, Heidi,
No,
FVP Dre, all these people are there trying to destroy me in the background. But look at Yaz, whatever. Let them destroy me. I know myself. I believe in Jesus Christ, and He will deal with these people. There's no point in me. I could go. I could give up $300 or $400 and ring up a person in Subic Bay, and if you give $300 or $400 to a person in the Philippines, they'd burn a house down, no problem. But that goes against Jesus, so I'm not going to do that. I'll let Him deal with these people. What they've done, they've destroyed my reputation in this country. They destroyed me. There's actually Irish people have seen that channel that the Subic has put up and dropped links for, but so be it. I'll have to try and see what's going to happen there. But what can I do, But I'll just let Jesus deal with these people, And I'd say as well to these people, don't be bringing me into the equation. If Ate Sweet Skate or if Mayday want to bring cases against you, don't be bringing me into the situation. I've nothing to do with that, okay? I'm going around to try and ruin my reputation, That's nothing to do with me. So that's another thing I'd say to them. I'll let you talk for a bit there, Ate, if you want.
wait for a while.
Is she gone there? Is she?
Huh?
Why do people like this? No?
Yeah, let Ate speak for a second, man. See what she has to say.
Okay.
Never stop. People never stop. Look like a song that nothing to stop.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, why they not leave us leave? Leave me alone. Go away. But they not leave alone for us. But it's have they call it the idea is go to the court. No choice, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I will bring that. What? Well, I totally talked with the cybercrime with the other day, and I said that could I open? They telling that, oh, mom, you're already okay now. I said, yeah, I'm already okay. So we could I bring that if I go to Rocky Tulfo? They said yes. Did you have already a witness? Yes, a plenty witness that I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the evidence is still there. I asked. I
Yeah.
said
They're
the
evil
evidence.
people, you know.
Yeah, it's already processing. Only in the witness. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will bring that because if you go to Rapitopo will let us which one in the main route this kind of a trouble. So the trouble is going into somebody, right? And
Yeah.
go until now. And then they I will tell to Rapitopo that they build up a grouping. Yeah. So I said I would like to say to Rapitopo that all the people who enjoy and join this kind of a trouble, they are in. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah. Because there's somebody like try to come here in. Well, I did not like say to control who someone who come here, but the way someone who talking about is a trouble. Is that be okay that if you say, oh, I was my purpose in here to settle down the trouble, that person is I not making trouble. I did not know who that person. Only I know that someone who pushing to smack on them that thinking that I be afraid for. I'm not be afraid as long as I'm stand on my rights, right? That's the way because it's really too much, Miko. It's really too much. They
Yeah.
are too
It's
annoying,
it's
annoying. They go
yeah.
to
It's
other
gone.
channels and making barking with us. They go to other channel and then
Yeah.
they keeping pretending innocent and play victim that even
Yeah.
they are
But
not
what?
the
But
victim.
what? Yeah. But what they've done. What they've done with me is crossed the line. You know. It's
Totally
if
crossed it.
yeah, the seriousness of what they've done, you see, I don't know, does anyone understand what they have done? If the Subic was living in my country, she would get 10 years in jail for what she has done to me. She has basically character assassinated me by calling me a paedophile. And I've heard Frank Pictaglia has said before, when he was called a paedophile, that he wanted to kill that person. That's as a man, when you've been called a paedophile, which when it's totally untrue, it makes you want to kill that person. It's worse to be called a paedophile in public and to put up a channel saying that you're a paedophile with no foundation, all designed, fabricated, designed to get people to think that you are in your own country. Obviously, the people online know that they're pretending, but creating them channels in the public for people in my own country to look at. They understand the severity of what they've done. Like the Subic would be locked up for 10 years. And then what have I done to her? I have done absolutely nothing. You can get all my YouTube and see that I've never uploaded anything on the Subic. You know?
I don't know why the people are not stop, huh?
Yeah,
Not stop. Why you not stop and focus your life? Because whatever it takes, you have nothing to do with. And then you getting mad if I say you have nothing to do. That example, dismiss. You keeping filing a case against in me with
yeah,
nothing to do with.
yeah. I went in. I've made numerous attempts to talk to these people in private.
You're
The
wasting their
boyfriend
money.
in yeah, the boyfriend in Canada tried to get this carry on to be stopped. And the other day, I went in on the private live stream yard, so not for other people to see, to try and talk to her in the private. There's a live chat in the stream yard, and I said to her, "Please stop calling me a paedophile in the public." I said, "Please stop. Take that channel down that you've put up with your acquaintances to put up." I said, "Please take that down." And I said, "Keep doing that, and I will post something on you." That's what I said. And she tried to make out that it was that I said your name. I never said Sweet Skate when I said that. And she had my name in the public and called me a paedophile, and that channel put up before I ever said anything. And as I said, the authorities can come and check all my YouTube, and I never had anything uploaded on her, nothing. And I don't care about her pictures, if she's any pictures. I do not care. I couldn't give if someone messaged me in the morning with 100 videos of Subic Bay, it wouldn't interest me. I just delete them. I said before, I went on public before and I said that sort of stuff is doesn't interest me. It's scum that do it. And it's my understanding that it's around a friend in the Kiag that was sending stuff, you know, not me. So how can this person come and destroy me like this? The thing I consider is that she thought that you were bringing cases against her and she was going to try and frame me up with something, you know. But look
You
at,
know,
I
so
know,
funny, Nico. You don't have to be worried because it's so funny.
yeah.
They cannot do in Bataglia. How much more of you, right? Like
But
example in Hawaii. In
I done
Hawaii
nothing
is
to these people.
really,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Hawaii, we can recap in the past. Hawaii
yeah,
is very greater than that what you
yeah,
say about
yeah,
them,
yeah,
but they cannot get
yeah,
that into the jail. He came
yeah.
along,
But yeah,
go to the
yeah,
Hawaii and go back in
yeah,
the Cebu. So where
yeah.
is the case? And now
But you're actually,
they
yeah,
file a case against me. It's dismissed.
yeah.
So
But you're actually, I've done nothing to these people. I've threatened these people because they called me a paedophile. I have every right to threaten these people. These people, to call a man a paedophile and to put up a channel about it, it's worse than murder. Frank McTalia went on record. He said when he was called that, he wanted to kill someone. That he would have killed them there and then. These people understand what they're doing? You know, if the cat, for example, if I got the Canada's, let's put it on the shoe on the other foot. If I got the Canadian's Subic's boyfriend's name, right, which I can get that person's name very quickly. I know people that could get his name, no problem. I could get his name, right, and I could then then do a stream yard and call this Canadian, what X, Y, or Z, whatever his name is, K, and say K is a paedophile, that he's wanted by the authorities in Canada, and he's call his name out 100 times. This is what the civics have been doing to me. She's been calling, and the gay has been doing the same thing in other channels with my name, calling me a paedophile. So if I done that with your man, and then I went and made a channel and said that Kay is a paedophile living in Canada, whatever, whatever. How would he like that on the other foot? You know? He's sitting back there and he's quiet as a little mouse and he's not opening his mouth. And he knows deep down what she's doing is completely wrong. And anyone that thinks that that's okay behavior, any Filipinos that are going in supporting Subic Bay and all these people, Kiagans and all these people that think that this is acceptable, that think these are people, they're people of Jesus Christ. Anyone that destroys a person like that is the lowest of the low, is pure scum. And I'll tell you this, Ati, I've been, I came on YouTube maybe going back 4 years ago, whatever, when that COVID situation happened, and I came across, the community, and when I seen you getting bullied, I stepped in to try and defend you and stuff, and so that's my idea, but idea of YouTube, since
Well, this is
that's
what
when I
I
came on.
say.
Yeah, yeah,
This is what I say. I don't believe
yeah,
that how many years pass by, they cannot
yeah,
get through the jail in the Hawaii and also in
yeah,
me. So now
yeah,
it's my turn to bring them into the courts. So
yeah, yeah.
fortunately,
Well,
this one,
as I
this
said,
is the
Ali,
greatest.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
If
this is
you
the
and May want to
greatest
bring them, if
experience
I-
in the whole
yeah,
community that there is somebody, not only one, two, three, four, can have
yeah,
an example so that people in the YT community got shut up and can
yeah,
see what is does
yeah,
bring, right? Because they
yeah,
are only float words.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Adi, if you and May need to do that, that's your own business, and that's 100%. But I want nothing more to do with these people. It will probably be my last time in YouTube. I talked to a few people in Ireland there. The guy that notified me about that, he seen that channel. I was mortified actually and I explained to him what these people were doing, and he asked me like, why don't you, go to the you know cops about the situation. I've gone to the cops to get YouTube to take down the video, so that should happen pretty quick. But I've no interest really. I let Jesus deal with these people, what they've done to me, and I do hear people say, "Oh, Miko's a bad man. He threatens people." Some of these Filipinos like Sissy Bell and all these, idiots like on YouTube. Deborah Orrit. Oh, he threatens people. Imagine if you were called a paedophile in your and a channel made up about you know you know some people are so naive. Some of these Filipinos are just, they don't it doesn't register how evil this act, what's been done to me. It's you know but there's an old saying, what goes around comes around in this world. There's some decent people on YouTube. In fairness, Big E's a decent person too. I know deep down Big E would never do that to anyone, or he'd never do that to you or me or anything like that. But these people are a different ball game. They're evil, the likes of Hollywood, the likes of Kiagan, the likes of Subic Bay, the fella in Malaysia there, you know, Timmy stories. They're very evil people, um, very very evil. That but Jesus deal with them, as the saying in the Roman scriptures. Vengeance is mine, as Jesus said, and I will repay those. So basically, he says, don't do anything. Let him deal with them. And people, when you die, you you'll be put before Jesus Christ, and you'll have to answer for what you've done. And it's laughable how any of these people can walk into a Catholic church and pretend that they're holy after what they're doing to me, because I see, listen, the Filipino community can look at this and say, Miko, he's this and that, he threatens people, he's a bad person. I can say categorically, sorry, that nowhere in the world would I dream of calling someone a paedophile and trying to set up a scenario to paint a narrative that a person is a paedophile and to try to destroy them in the public, to create channels uh, saying that I'm a paedophile, etc., etc. I wouldn't do that to my worst enemy, but it's okay for these people to do that. In my opinion, that is the devil's work, and it's Satanism. And people that, as I said, they will be judged. Jesus Christ will judge, the real judge. Listen, we can all go to courts and get a conviction against these people, what they've done. But the real judge, when we die, will deal with these people, And, you know, I could have took a decision to get the Subic Bay's house set on fire. And I said to myself, I could throw maybe 3 or 400 quid to a person to get that done, but I'm reacting to I'm only reacting to the evil, and I'm doing evil myself. And I said, no, there's kids in the house, the kids get burnt, whatever. No. And I got that out, and I just start thinking to myself, I've read the scriptures. It says, Jesus says, vengeance is mine. I will repay those. So my opinion now is just let them. I don't care. They can go and make. The Subic has big announcements to make that she's going to say this and that about me. I know 100%. I've never been convicted of anything in my country. My criminal record is spotless. I have a clean criminal record. I've done nothing untoward anyway. 100%. And that can be proven. There's no problem. They can go through all my YouTube and they can see I never uploaded anything on anyone. Period. Never done anything. And my conscience is clean. And I know, they know deep down what they're doing is wrong. But they're just Satanism. There's demons in a lot of these people. Like, there has to be. If you look at the gay, what he's doing, 24 hours a day, bashing me every day, every day, every day, bashing me on channels. That is not normal. The guy doesn't have a job, obviously, and he goes around bashing me on channels 24 hours a day, creating a narrative. I'm a paedophile, whatever, whatever. All this is what they do. They go, they try to destroy you. But look at I believe in Jesus Christ, and I know that. Keep strong and don't worry about these people, because these people are evil. At the end of the day, they're evil. And any of these Filipinos that are following these people, and if they're listening to this, look at your conscience and look what these people are about. Like, these people are animals, like the likes of Heidi. She basically said my father molested me as a child, and all this sort of stuff. Where's her evidence? My father's an old man. If I'd said that to my father, like, I wouldn't say it, but this sickening stuff, you wouldn't say to an animal. Like, some of the stuff that these people are coming out, all drama, like, to destroy people, and then they can walk into the church and pretend they're holy. Oh, they're this and that. I'm not a holy person. I'm only a normal person. I'm not, but I never do that to anyone, to my worst enemy. And the Kiagan there sitting there thinks she's a great, quoting Jesus and all this, but praise be to God and all this. Do you understand what you've done? You're very much part of what you've done with the Subic. You've released my name to the public. You had my name from the PayPal, and you gave that as fodder for the Subic to destroy me. And the likes of Hollywood and you will be judged on Judgment's Day too. That's all I'd say to these people. And I just I just think I'm going to take Big E's what Big E has done. He has stepped away from this toxicity, and it's just you can't win with these people. You just can't win. Like, I should have listened to Big E actually in the first place. Big E is a decent person, and I realize that now. And and people are advising me, Honeyco as well, advising me about that situation. I should have listened, and the and Big E, if you're listening there, the next time you're in Ireland, you're welcome. I'll get you a meal, and I'll buy you a few drinks as well. So make sure you do that, And Ate has nothing against you, Big E, either. That was a miss. It was a stupid falling out. What all happens to the best of us, and there's no malice there. And Ate would never do anything, release your name, or I would never release your. I don't know your name anyway, your full name, Biggie. I would never release that or never do anything. But these people, Biggie, are pure animals, and I'm destroyed, Biggie, in the public what they've done to me, and I should have took your advice about these people. But, that's life, and you live and learn. And but I'd say about the Canadian boyfriend she has, he'll end up at the side of the road in a few years. Give it 4 or 5 years or wherever she gets if she gets to marry him and gets the money out of him. There's only one way for him anyway. So that's all I'd say there. He's a fool. He's an idiot. Too. Any like what sort of a man would let that happen to another man? You could see to be called a pedophile. It's disgusting. Like, it's just it's the lowest denominator. These humans like to do that to anyone. Like, and but there'll be a judgment day for these people. And I won't be obviously engaging anymore with this sort of carry on. As I said, I'll take a backward step, and I'll have nothing to do with this carry on in the YouTube community, in the Philippine YouTube community. It's pure toxic. Unfortunately, most Filipinos are toxic, I have to say. And the ones that are not toxic, they're like sheep. They follow like sheep, and it's so sad. Like, you could count in the hand decent, people that are on in the community, And you see, there's the bullies. That's how the bully operates. Like, I have to defend myself against these people on my own, basically. And th- th- these people, there's six or seven of them around each other, and they're just backing each other up to the hilt and putting out a narrative full of spurious lies. And that's what you're dealing with against these people. Destroy your character. Mick Fisher there now is probably over in Delaware, in America, laughing his socks off or whatever. But Mick Fisher, you'll be judged too by Jesus. Don't worry. You might laugh and you think that's funny or whatever. But Jesus knows everything that happens, your thoughts, everything, what you're thinking. You think that another man is destroyed in the public as a paedophile. If you think that's with no foundation, if you think that's a good thing, that's all I say in that. I'm not going to keep going on about it. Like, if May wants to say something there, or yourself, and I'll leave it at that. You probably won't hear me now on another live stream. That'll be it. Like, and I'll let Jesus deal with these people, because these people are toxic. They're evil. They're very evil people. I didn't realize how evil that Subic Bay could be. I'd go to far as to say she's probably the most evil drama person I've came across. Like, to cross a line, what she has done to destroy me. Uh, I should, look, and I never done anything to her. Like, this is the thing. I've done nothing,
I
absolutely nothing to her.
guess.
But that's it. Like, but
Yeah.
that's it. You know. If you want to say something there, fire away.
Yeah, May.
May, are you there, Mary?
And maybe he's busy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you know.
that's it.
Yeah, to know, today also I have appointment. We will know it, and I will make a PM into our grouping, right? So that
Yeah.
you will know. We have a little bit surprise about the idiot people, because there are
Yeah.
too much. It's not a
Well, I
treated.
can.
This is
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. But these people like Heidi, the likes of her boyfriend too. These are animals. Like, I never knew these people, and they just start making up stories about these people. Like, they're just drama. You know, Heidi and Subi are two. I'd probably say they're the most two drama people on YouTube. They're just full of lies, full of innuendo, making up stories. Like, it's sickening. And I'd advise any men actually that are dealing with these people, like, stay away from these people. They're not. They will destroy you. Like, look at Subi Bay's record. How many men has she put through her hands? Like, why didn't one of them stick with her? You know, Obviously she's up to no good. So,
Oh, mini Ashley on the background, Nico. Did you see it?
no, who's there in the background?
Yeah, look, plenty people in the background.
Yeah, yeah, I don't mind them anyway. Look, if I don't care what to say. They've done the damage on me. You can do more You can do no more damage to go and call a person a paedophile and put it up in a channel, But that channel is going to be taken down soon. The cops here have been notified are going to notify YouTube to take that down. So that channel won't be up much longer. And as I said, Jesus will judge these people in the end. Like, it's the lowest of the low. to call anyone that a paedophile or to do anything like that to any person, to any man without foundation, you know. And these people, like, it's laughable. All these Filipinos that are on Facebook with these people, shame on you. You're part of it. And then you can walk into a church on Sunday morning and pray to Jesus and pray to God, and you're holier than thou, huh? You know. Well, that scripture saying is very frightening for these people. In Romans, Jesus says, "Vengeance is mine; I will repay those people." That's what he says. He will repay those people. Leave that to him. He says he will repay those people. You know, and the true judge, the true master in this world is our Lord and
Yeah.
Savior Jesus Christ. It's not Subic Bay. It's not Mick Fisher. It's not Timmy Stories. You know, these people, these people think they can destroy a person. I think it's normal to destroy a person. You know, like that.
Mm,
You know, it's not. Frank Battaglia is talk. I can understand Battaglia what he says. To call a person a paedophile and to make videos of person a paedophile, to accuse people, it's the lowest of the low. And Frank Battaglia said he wanted to kill. He wanted to kill at that time, and I could understand what goes through his mind. And I could easily have got Subic Bay's house burnt down after what she's done to me. Just 300 or 400 euro would do that, no problem. You know, I have an idea where she lives too in Subic Bay, no problem. Just one phone call, pay 300 or 400. If life is cheap in the Philippines, 300 or 400 euro, that'd be done, no problem, you know. But I wouldn't do it. She's kids. I'm not gonna do any damage to them kids, or whatever, in the house, whatever. Let Jesus deal with it, you know. And I just say shame on that person, the Canadian boyfriend. He's filth, really. You know what, to allow this to happen, and but he will meet his fate soon. Like, you know, she'll have him once she gets the money, on the clause on the money. He'll be sayonara very quick, you know, and that's the way it is, you know. But look at, I'd say to Subi too. You've destroyed me. There's no going back. What you've done, you finished me in the public. You've destroyed me. Basically, you've made my life misery. Uh, for what you've done, there's people in Ireland now are looking at that, and you can laugh to yourself and say, but at the end of the day, you know, the real judge will judge you, not me, not anyone else. You know, and that's the most important thing I'd say on that. You know, and I should have listened to Big E. Big E was 100% right about these people. Like, he nailed it. He said that. I remember him saying to me, "You 10, 20 times," you know, and I didn't listen to him, you know. But you know, that's
yeah.
the way. You could see there's a satanic streak in the Subic Bay. There's something very evil in that person, you know, and she's probably there's there's probably demons in her or something, but I don't know. To do that to anyone is the lowest of the low, anyway, you know. But
Yeah, that's why
yeah,
people like oh, disgusting.
yeah,
Very
it is disgusting.
disgusting.
It is disgusting, you know, and it's it's
You you know it's hard to deal mentally ill people, and that
yeah,
is super like a
yeah.
psychosis thing.
Yeah, but they're not even mentally ill at you. I think a lot of them, they're just pure evil. Some of these people, you know, anyone to do what was done to me is it's just evil, you know. I wouldn't do it I wouldn't do it to my worst enemy, that, you know, and but that's it, like, you know. But sure, no, I'd be taking a step back from now. I actually put too much
Okay.
energy into this YouTube. I've put too much energy into this YouTube, and I don't regret at all what I've done to try and defend you against these bullies, and all that. Like, but I just be taking a step back now. You know, I know they'll be making up.
Oh yeah,
What you
yeah,
call it?
yeah,
They'll
yeah.
be going on streams now for the next weeks, bashing me or
Oh
whatever, bashing
yeah.
you. But look, it's water off a duck's back. They've done the damage on me now. They've done the Subic Bay can't go any lower. What she's done to me, as I said, what she has done to me is worse than a murder, and She doesn't realize the funny thing about it. She's that evil. She doesn't even realize it. She'll probably go into a church on Sunday and think she's a great person. That's the sort of person you're dealing with. Um, but she'll be judged. But there'll be judgment there for her, and she'll be judged, and the Kiagan as well. The Kiagan has been very. I helped that Kiagan so many times with super chats and what you call it, PayPal. And then she has the cheek to give my PayPal details to the Subic to destroy me. And I forgot to mention another person there too, Mexico Marco. I've been told that she took a screenshot of my picture. Obviously, the picture, I was clever enough not to put like
Well,
in the
that is
picture.
not true. That one
What you
is
say?
that not true. What I mean is that
No,
not true that they get take you a picture when you are hung
no,
up.
but they got a picture. Yeah, but she took a screenshot of my picture that was black. Yeah, it was nighttime here, so they couldn't see me. But she did take a screenshot, and then she did pass it to Kiagan. And I'd say to that Mexico Marco, I
Can be
supported your channel.
impossible with
I,
other people that
oh, I know, but I supported her channel too, and to do that to me after I supported your channel without calling you any names, I was always placid and nice to you, and you do that to me. Obviously, because your friend Nancy put you under pressure to do it. But I have to laugh, Machiko. You go and you promote a channel, a religious channel, from these preachers in Texas that preach about the scriptures and everything, and then you do something evil like that to try and send a picture to to Kiagan to use to try and call me a paedophile online. How dare you say that you are a person of God because you're evil too. You're evil. Nancy Keane was evil. What way she treated me, the way she treated Artie. Use people are evil, and you will be judged by Jesus. Jesus is the true judge, and He'll judge these people in the end. That's all I have to say.
okay. Yeah.
But Ati, I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to say any more, but I'll be taking a step back now from this. It's too much now, and
Yeah, yeah.
it's just too much. Giving your energy to these people, they're not worth it. The likes of that gay, that he is the fact of the matter is, I
Parents
live in his head.
cry.
I live in his head. He's every day bashing me. I live in his head 24 hours a day. That's all he does. Bashing me, goes around channels, bashing me 24 hours a day. Imagine having a life like that. There's obviously something sick, evil in that person too. A lot of these people are if you look at a lot of exorcists, they'll explain how a lot of these people are infested with demons, etc., etc. They're evil, and to show how evil that Subic Bay is, to do what she done to me, it's just pure. It's the epitome of Satanism. There's no other word for it, and I should have took Big E's advice. Big E was 100% right about that person. Total drama queen, to destroy a person's character, to destroy a person's
Yeah. Even
reputation. It's
from
just disgusting.
and
You
talking
know.
about them that they are drama.
Yeah. No, Big E's a top man, really. He's cop on. He's a clever person. He can judge up a person very quick. And he knew what these people were about anyway. But there's there's no point in going on about it. But as I said, I leave it to saying, vengeance is mine. I will repay those people. That's what Jesus, our Lord Jesus Christ, said, and I leave it with Him to deal with these people. And if you want to go down the court routes, that's your own business, Artie. That's none of my business. If you feel that they've done you wrong, that's up to you. I won't be involved there, but you know. But anyway, Artie, I said enough, and I'm going to make my way off here, and
Okay, thank
I'll,
you for
I'll
coming.
no worries, Artie, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll be probably talking to you more in the private now, and I want to stay
Yeah,
away from
yeah,
this toxicity. It's just pure. It's to be honest with you, it's not good mentally, and to give these parasites your energy and everything else. It's just,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, Ati, I have to say, there's an awful lot of people in the fakery in the Filipino community that follow like sheep. A lot of these people, and they, they're not godly people. They're people like that are. What's the saying in the Bible? The easy road what's the saying? The easy road is not the best road. Something there's a saying I can't think of it, but a lot of these people follow the easy road, follow each other like little rats. That's what they do, and that's all they are. As you said, Ati, if you met these people in the public, if I met that gay in the public, he'd run a mile. A lot of these people that are threatening me, that are saying they're going to do this and that, you know, they'll do nothing because I've come from a war-torn country. I've seen people die in front of me. I've seen bombs put. I've seen. I'm not afraid of anyone. And a lot of these American people that be talking, backing these people up, they've never seen that on their own in their country in modern times. They haven't seen it, but I've seen these things. Threatening me and all this sort of stuff. It's like water off a duck's back. And but look, that's all I'd say about that. And I'll leave it at that, Adrian. And I'll let you have the floor there and fire away. I'll let you go on. Talk to you later, Adrian. Bye. Bye. Bye.
I would like to speak this. Is that anything problem with you? Each one of you there? That's something wrong with my what you call it, collection, my collection? What's the big deal in my collection? Why you got like a insecure and jealousy about that? It's not because that a panitic or something like a what you call that, mental ill or whatever. Many more than to me to show their what you call that, to show their what you call that, collection. Yeah. So what's the purpose that you get trigger for that? Each one of us that we can how to buy whatever we want. Yeah. I did not telling that you cannot afford it. I don't know. As what as I can say, I just only show what I have my collection. So what is the big deal about that? Hmm? Why these people keeping like a build as a crazy issue? If what I'm doing, you be copyright. If what I'm doing, you be complaining. Though you cannot make me controlling of what you can have it to. If you're thinking that you can control me, you cannot control me.